Folks, Donna by Charlie Parker, tune of the week number 5, and I might add a pretty much of a challenge at any age. And one of the things is being able to articulate and move those eighth notes with good time at that tempo. And I'll just show you a little bit about how I've been working with my doodle tongue. If you're a trumpet player and saxes, you got your own thing for this. But here's some stuff that I've been working on, just short little patterns with repetitive eighth notes. No matter what kind of tonguing or articulation you use, you're going to have something that helps you move these eighth notes at that tempo with that feeling and playing against that beat. Because when you listen to Bird, Sonny Stitt, Fats, Clifford, all of the people, that's what it's all about, time. And playing those eighth notes with precision. So, right off the bat, that's something you need to consider and work on. And there's a lot of different ways to do it. This was just a suggestion. There's a lot of vocabulary also in this tune. And I'm going to go to Jamie's new, or whatever version, slow version of Volume 6, which is Bird, all Charlie Parker, and talk a little bit about some of the vocabulary that's here. So there we are. In that first couple of measures there, you hear that. And by now, hopefully, you will be able to start identifying that half-diminished lick, because it just lives in bebop. And you heard me move it around a couple of other places, which you use in your solo all of the time. Little tritone sub there. And so that's one of the first things to start taking away, is finding where those are on all of the dominants. Any place there's a dominant 7th. And what might be helpful is for you to take the tune Back Home Again in Indiana, which is the standard that Donna was written to. And play that melody and learn that tune. I'll play a little bit of that for you. The thing about a lot of these melodies that bebop was formed on used a lot of chordal tones from the chords to form the melodies. Boo-doo-dee, ba-da-dee. So if you can hear those, you start getting an idea where a lot of this vocabulary potential is. Because then it's just a matter of filling them in with chromatics, because your melody either has to be composed of some sort of whole steps, half steps, scale type steps, and then some larger intervals which start involving your chord tones. So anyhow, you can peep a lot of that stuff with these tunes. Now the next thing is coming down or descending with these chromatics. We'll talk just a little bit about that. So you can hear the first part of that melody coming down is like part chromatic and whole steps, then a minor third. That's first part. That's all chromatic. Then you got to know where to put the whole step. Then comes the minor third. And that minor third is used all of the time. That's actually a part of a minor minor scale. So the trick is learning and letting the music show you where and these different things are. Charlie Parker and these cats didn't go to their theory book and say, oh, let's put a minor melodic scale in here. No, they heard something and they played it, and that's how this stuff came about. So you can start listening for those sounds. That's the trick. And believe me, those chromatics will fit almost any place. I'm going to just play some pure chromatic scales up and down with these chord changes and show you all of a sudden. It doesn't take much to start hearing where some of the whole steps and adjusting these chromatics, and this is a good way to practice. And you can hear when I was coming down, that's how important target tones are. Because those notes I landed on there didn't sound right. I'd call them sour notes. All you had to do is put a chromatic there and they'd sound fine. And that's what your ear starts telling you. And that's what told these guys that were playing and putting all these chromatics in place. So, those are some ideas that'll be helpful. You can't do it all. Come to the Jazz Everyone website, online lessons, 10 days free ride on Uncle Willie's Free Willie train. And man, there's all this stuff's in there. Chromatics, drills, and you got it. All right, I'm going to play this out with a little more Latin feel. Bird Goes South.
Thank you.